Okay, Thursday, 16th of May, 2024. So, responsibilities equals opportunities. This is something I thought of actually quite literally today while talking with a client. And we'll talk about what the client did at one point in the past in terms of some scenario and whatever else. And I realized that as the client had access to a car, they were able to do this thing that they talked about in the session. Now, that got me thinking. Responsibilities equals opportunities. The more things you're responsible for, you could argue, the more chances and options you have in life. You've got a car, you're responsible for it, so you have the opportunity to drive it within reason when you want and to where you want. Means you can go to places much further afield when you want, for example. Sometime soon, a friend of mine will have a child, and he'll be responsible. But that means also he'll have the opportunity to see the child grow and to help the child along in life and teach the child countless things that he knows. Wow, amazing opportunity to be a father figure. That's priceless. Some would say priceless. Okay, you can say what you want, but that's interesting. So it seems to be that the more things we're responsible for, cleaning, paying rent for a house, for example, we have the opportunity to do how we want with the house, do what we want with the house, within reason, of course. We can stay indoors all day, or we can go outside all day, we can have people over, things like that. You own the house, you're responsible for the house. The opposite spectrum, you own the house, you're responsible for it. So you could say you have the opportunity to build an extension, build all sorts of things to expand the house, an extra floor, an extra room, a conservatory, things like that. You're responsible for a company or a country, you have more opportunity to have, say, flights or food or things paid for you because it's part of a business expense. You're the president of a country, you have access, you have opportunity to use the presidential planes, the escort, protection, security, things like that. You're responsible for this thing over here, you got more responsibility, then therefore, as a result, you have access to more things. Makes sense. So then the general question you could argue is, in life, how could you increase your responsibilities? And I don't just mean that in a lifestyle way, but in a corporate way, in a business way, in anything. If I want to build this, or build that, or do this thing every week, I'm responsible for it, but at the same time, I get all the opportunities. If I'm solely responsible, I get all of the opportunities that come from it. The recognition, respect, trust, confidence, you name it, the brand awareness and brand recognition. I get all of that. That's powerful. That's powerful because that means you move closer to your goals. And in life, we want to have loads of options and choices. We want to be able to choose not to do something or to do something when we want or when we don't want. That's amazing. You can just do what you want within reason, of course. Objective reality hits us in the face. We can do what we want when we want. That's amazing. And you could argue, isn't that the kind of life you want to have? Where you live life on your own terms, doing your own thing, when you want, how you want? Well, I don't know. You tell me. You comment below. You know what to do. I say that's a pretty good way of looking at it, because then you got more choices. I can and can't do this. I can take a week off. I can go here or there for a week or two or three. I can fly here, fly there, or I can just stay at home and work and do nothing else. It's my choice. It's my responsibility, because I did a video about this in January this year. You can do anything you want in life, so long as you are able, willing to accept the consequences. And when you think about it, that's anything. If is the scariest word in the English language. If you are ready, able, and willing to face, take on, accept the consequences. That's powerful. It's a very powerful way of looking at life. You can drink the alcohol, but you're gonna have a hangover in the morning. Okay, I'm willing to accept that. Okay. You can drive all day and all night. Yeah, you get there sooner, but you'll be exhausted and the risk of things happening will be higher. Yeah, okay, I'm willing to accept that. Your life, your choice, your decision. And that's another conversation as well. Life and objective morality. But that's a whole nother vlog. But that's way off topic. But that's interesting. the more responsibilities you have, the more opportunities you have. Makes sense. Absolutely makes sense. Then a sincere question would be, how can I increase responsibilities? The products I have, the services I give, the clients I have, the clients I'm responsible for. The opportunity then would be more money. You could argue the reward would be better as well. More responsibility comes from greater reward. Yeah, possible. That allows you to do more, have more, see more, experience more. And that is a priceless way to live life. Yeah. But otherwise, yeah, you will see me tomorrow.